Hey guys, NaturallyNellzy here again today, and I'm doing a video that is kind of like a follow-up to another video I did in the past that actually turned out to help a lot of people, even though I didn't realize it. But that would be my, I think it was titled How to Start a YouTube Channel, Tips and Tricks and things like that. And a lot of you really did find it to be very helpful. Like to this day, I still get comments on it. So I figure, you know, it's being that I've been on YouTube for like 2 years now, I think it's pretty cool that, you know, I can come on and have like a little update on exactly what I do. So the first thing that I want to talk about is basically choosing your niche. A lot of you give me questions saying, I really want to start a YouTube channel. I don't know what to do. I don't know what to record. I want to do this, but I don't think people will watch it. My advice for that is basically to choose something that you know you like to do, something that you engage in your everyday lifestyle, just something that you really do find genuine pleasure in doing. I say whether it's art, whether it's hair, whether it's fashion, whether it's building stuff, whatever you think your niche is, I'm guaranteeing you that somebody out here will definitely stumble across and watch it. The second thing that I actually want to address is how you present yourself on camera. You definitely don't want to come on camera where, you know, you don't feel your best. Like I said, you want to come on camera when you are feeling your best. You want to look your best. You don't want to just roll out of bed and make a video with like, you know, morning breath or whatever. You want to make sure you come on camera in a presentable manner. Make sure you're covered up. Make sure nothing's hanging out. You probably know what I'm talking about, females, you know, want to come on camera appropriate like. And as far as like language, my whole thing, like, I'm gonna be honest with you guys, I do not have the cleanest mouth. I definitely have a lot of profanity in my vocabulary, but you guys will not see that on my channel, mainly because I know that I have a lot of different audiences on my channel, different, you know, types of people, different cultures, all of that. So you never know who's watching, and you don't want to possibly lose a subscriber because you may have offended them in some way. Like other day I actually found out that I have deaf viewers, and I had no idea. I was like, wow, I didn't, you know, think that my videos would extend that wide. And I actually stopped putting things in the description box because I felt like no one was reading it. But, you know, from her explaining to me, like, you know, sometimes it's hard to understand what's going on in YouTube. So from that feedback from her, I acknowledge that, you know, I have viewers from different walks of life, and you can't just assume that everybody is, you know, maybe hearing the same religion, uses the same dialect as you. You definitely have to take these things into consideration. That's why I said always be appropriate when you're on camera. You never know who's watching, that too. And you never know where it could lead to. Now, the next tip that I have is something that involves like inspiration and finding ideas. If you really don't know what you want to do and you have sort of like a little, you know, base of viewers, one way that you can actually find out what people want to see on your own is on your YouTube page. After you've been, you know, on YouTube for like a good while, you have something called, I think it's either Google Analytics or YouTube Analytics, but it's basically an analytics page in your settings where you can actually see which videos have the most minutes watched, which videos have the most likes, the most comments, the most views. And that's kind of like a way where you can see exactly what people are watching. The second way where you could find out exactly what you want to do is you could just ask, like, you know, you can just get a lot of stuff done by just asking. Ask your viewers exactly what they would like to see. Ask other people that are on YouTube, what exactly do you like to see? Now, a third way, find inspiration. What do you like watching? Like the way I usually do my videos is I conduct it in a manner where I'm thinking, if I was somebody watching this video, what would make me want to click off? What would make me engage? What would make me want to comment? I know I really like videos that are funny. I like videos that are, you know, maybe have a skit in the beginning that engage me, ask me a question, will keep me around like, where is this gonna go? Is this video really long? Is it short? Is it medium? That's the things that I really look at when I'm creating my own videos, what I would like to see. So if you don't enjoy watching your own video, what makes you think somebody else would want to? So that's kind of something that you want to keep in mind when you are creating content. Now we're getting into some of the bulk of maybe somebody that's been on YouTube for a little bit longer. We're going to talk about copyright issues. Recently, YouTube has been very serious with their copyright issues. A lot of people have been unfortunately losing their channels, being banned from YouTube, having to shut down their channels, having videos taken down, even popular videos. So this copyright you know, infringement issue is definitely something serious, and you definitely want to obey the laws and rules of YouTube. You don't want to use any content that is not your own. And I guess it's like a bittersweet kind of, you know, scenario with this, because, you know, we're all into music. Majority of us are into music. So, you know, you might have like a funky video where you're creating, maybe it's a fashion video, a hair video, whatever kind of video. You're like, I want to use the newest Katy Perry song, or I want to use the newest, what's the artist that's out now? I feel like I'm not in the loop. I want to use the newest rapper song, whoever you're into. You put it in that video, and then that video ends up getting pulled, and you might even get a copyright, you know, striking your account. You don't want to do that, because it's really not worth it, honestly. There are a lot of sites that offer royalty-free music. Royalty-free basically means that, you know, the creator allows you to use their video, their music, or whatever kind of content. It's mainly music that YouTube goes for. And they give you permission. They have like a little license where you could use it. I know one that I used in the past was I think his website is Daniel Music. I'll leave it down below in the description box so you guys can see. I know sometimes it sucks. You want to use the newest hit, but you don't want to do that, especially when a song is very popular. YouTube will catch it like that. Still can't snap, so we're just gonna do that. But YouTube will catch on quick, because when you're uploading your video, it has something where it processes the audio and everything like that. So YouTube will catch it, trust me. And you guys don't want any strikes in your account. So like I said, just Google a lot of different websites where they have royalty-free music, and you know, you can get through. It's like a bittersweet kind of, you know, issue with a copyright infringement. And I actually suffer from somebody taking my videos, not even music, anything. Like, they just straight downloaded my videos, put it on their channel, and claimed the content as their own. But luckily, because YouTube is serious about this copyright infringement, I got those videos pulled, and my viewers, you know, thanks to them to let me know. So it's bittersweet. You know, you definitely want to work around it, but like I said, you don't want to, you know, go against any of the rules that YouTube has on the platform. I would say the best way to grow your channel is to comment on videos, like videos, engage with other YouTubers. That's the best way. I don't know if a lot of people know, but the way your videos are generated on YouTube is basically how engaged and interactive you are in the YouTube community. It's really cool to be engaging, and you know, sometimes in your feeds you'll see suggested videos. You're seeing suggested videos by other people, but those same people are seeing your suggested videos. Another way where you can actually grow your numbers is by doing collaborations, being loyal subscribers to other people, and just, you know, forming a relationship. You can also go by seeing somebody's personality. If you know you're somebody who will definitely do a collaboration with you, they're nice, they're sweet, they respond to you, I say go for it, because you never know who will say yes. So I've actually done a collaboration, a few collaborations now that I think about it myself, so it's always nice to keep that in mind. I would say there is some, you know, negative sides to collaborations. You don't want to come off as taking advantage. Like, sometimes you might notice that somebody might have a collaboration every single video. They got a collab with somebody who has a larger, you know, number. I would say do a collaboration with somebody that actually inspires you, somebody who has a channel that's similar to yours. I would say be mindful of how many collaborations, because that might come off like somebody might see that like, oh, she got another collaboration out with somebody else. So be mindful of that, and you know, don't come off as being abusive of the collaborations or using other people, because I've seen that too, and I took a note of that. So that's my whole thing on collaboration. Next thing I want to talk about is sub for sub. I know a lot of you probably have gotten those weird messages on YouTube. Sub to me, I'll sub to you. Buy subscribers, views. Don't ever fall for that stuff, guys. Don't do that. Like, it's a waste of time. It's a waste of money. My whole issue with sub for sub is you can subscribe to a whole bunch of people, but if none of those people are really watching your videos or just subbing just to sub, how exactly is that building your audience? How exactly is that getting other people engaged with you? That's why I don't really like sub for sub, because it's like, okay, I subbed you, you subbed me. I don't really like what you have. You don't really like what I have. I'm not going to watch you, but you're just sitting there. So I feel like those are like ghost subscribers, if you will. People who just sit there. They don't really watch. They don't comment. That's why I don't really like sub for sub. The thing I want to talk about is promotion. Since it's your channel, you will be your biggest promoter. You are the one that has to go in and do the work. You can be on Instagram. Link your Instagram to Facebook, your Tumblr, your blog, your Facebook, all of that. Definitely link it. And you'll be surprised at how far your video can actually go, or your photos, whatever you know you might have. Definitely link it. Always promote. You are going to be your biggest asset to your channel, so you definitely want to promote. Now, I do want to say that there is a difference between promoting and spamming. For instance, going on a big YouTuber's comment section and writing, "Hey guys, check out my channel. I do this, this, and this. Thanks." That's rude for one, and no one's really gonna watch that, and YouTube will most likely mark it as spam. I've seen people do that on my videos, and every time I see it, I just mark it as spam. Like, you don't make a comment on the video, you don't address the actual creator of the video, you're just addressing all of the dozen comments, subscribers that are there. Like, that's just rude. People don't like that. No one likes to be spammed. So what I actually did in the beginning when I first started my channel was, you know, if I would see someone who had a similar channel to mine or engage in certain things that I like, I would send them a message, say, "Hey, I like your channel. You know, I also do the same things. I really liked your video of that awesome twist out that you did. Maybe you could check mine out and subscribe if you like my content." And if you subscribe to them because you like their stuff, definitely tell them. Like, even if they say no, always say thank you, because if one person says no, you can always ask somebody else. So that's a tip that I also use in the beginning of my YouTube channel. And that's a way that you can grow, you know, your subscribers, meet new friends, all of that. You never know. People really do genuinely like compliments, and they really do go a long way, and they remember them. So definitely keep that in mind. My last and final tip for you guys on, you know, your YouTube channel: be yourself. And always remember to have fun with what you're doing. It definitely shows on YouTube if you're happy, if you're genuine, if you're sweet, if you're nice, if you're humble, if you're happy, if you're, you know, creative. It definitely comes off on camera. That's my biggest tip for you guys. Those are all the tips that I have for you guys. Thank you so much for, you know, supporting me, of course. Say thank you again. That's always saying thank you so much to all of you that have supported me in my YouTube journey and growing it to what it's been, you know, to what it's become now. Like, I really appreciate you all. I hope that this video was helpful and this answers some of the questions that a lot of you have been asking. Leave your channels down below. I definitely want to promote more channels. Say what you do on YouTube, what you create, what kind of content is on your channel, and we could definitely have something like where we share different channels. Your favorite YouTubers, definitely share them below too. If you want to share this video, go ahead and share it. This is me, you know, doing examples of what y'all need to do in the videos. And we can have a conversation about it. So thank you guys so much for watching. I'll leave part 1 of this video down below in the description box, along with all the rest of those other cool tips, tricks for you all. And that is basically it. So I hope you guys enjoyed, you found it helpful, and I'll see you all in my next video. Thanks for watching. Bye.